Let's review how to write an equation for a line when we're given the slope and when we're given a coordinate pair or a point that the line passes through. So here we want to write an equation for a line with a slope of 3 that passes through the point 2, -6. So we are being given the slope, and remember the slope is the m in the equation. So when we write an equation in the form y equals mx plus b, we know that we can replace the m with 3. So y equals 3x plus b. Now what remains is to find the y-intercept, or the b. This coordinate pair is not telling us the y-intercept because the x-coordinate of the coordinate pair is not 0. But what we do have here is a specific x and y combination that has to work in this equation. By work, meaning when you substitute in these x and y numbers into the equation, we have to get an equation that's true. So we're going to make that happen by rewriting the equation, substituting in the 2 in place of x and the -6 in place of y. So I'll write -6 equals 3 times in parentheses 2 plus b. Again, take a quick look here. The x was 2, so I put that in place of x in the equation. The y was -6, so I put that in place of y in the equation. Now I can do a little multiplying and rewrite this. -6 equals 3 times 2 is +6 plus b. Now all that remains is to find the b that'll make this mathematical statement true. So if we have to get to -6, and we're starting at +6, to get to -6, we'd have to add on something negative to get all the way down to -6, and we'd have to add on -12. So that's our b. Our b has to be -12, because if we do 6 plus -12, we're going to get down to -6 like we have to. So b is -12, our slope we already had, which was 3. So now we can write our equation. Y equals 3x plus -12, or y equals 3x minus 12. I'll show you that process once more. So again, we're given the slope of the line, and then we're told that it passes through the point 10, 0. So the slope is -2, so that's our m. So I'll rewrite my equation with -2 in place of m. Y equals -2x plus b. Again, we're not given the y-intercept. The x-coordinate of this coordinate pair is 10, and we'd have to have a 0 there for the x-coordinate in order for this coordinate pair to be giving us the y-intercept. So we'll have to use the x and y values of that coordinate pair to help us find the b value for this line. So I'll rewrite the equation, substituting 0 in place of y. I'll keep the slope and substitute 10 in place of x plus b. Again, x was 10, so where I see x in the equation, I rewrite a 10. Y was 0, so where I see y in the equation, I rewrite it as 0. With a little multiplying, we get that 0 has to equal -20 plus b. So we have to figure out what b has to be to bring that -20 all the way up to a value of 0. So b would have to be +20, so that when we take -20 and add on +20, we get up to that 0. So now we can write our equation. Y equals -2x plus 20.